good howling. What's up, everybody? Back with another video. It was good, Green Arrow. Thank you. Make sure y'all can hear me good. Can y'all hear me good? Just give me a thumbs up or something. Shout out to all you guys. Hope everybody had a good stretch of days off from the slave. Spent time with yourself or family. What's good? Angel Baby is awake. I like the extra emphasis on that title. Thanks for all the work you put in. If anybody's not subscribed to Angel Baby, go subscribe to her channel. She's putting on work, and you're gonna hear a lot more from her as you know, we connect and grow. We need a female force. You know what I'm saying? A real woman, female force. You know. There's others out there, of course, but you know, so let's go subscribe to Angel Baby. Taking time off and putting in work. And that's what's needed. We all got a part to play. And you know, the title that I put on here is it's seriously, like seriously, as into, are you fucking kidding me? And also, seriously, seriously, it's that serious. So, let me put these windows up. So, it's that serious, guys. I mean, come on now. Hepatitis A on some fucking strawberries. I mean, seriously. Yeah. Yes, thanks, Angel Baby. Yeah, she's dope. She's built for it. You know what I'm saying? She's built. We all got attributes that we built for, and she definitely built for that shit. So, you know. My camera's all dirty and shit. Yeah, so hepatitis A on some strawberries. I mean, what's good, brother Cuts? Hepatitis A. I mean, we got one hell of a team forming, man. I'm telling you, man. It's like I keep telling you guys, man. It's like the X-Men. It's like superheroes coming together, man. And the message we hitting at all angles, you know. We hitting at all angles. So, you know, when we out there in the field, we could bang on all aspects, man. That's why it's so dope when we come together, man. Because we could bang out a lot. And, you know, it's beautiful, man. You know? And when we out there, it's not, oh, just one person and, you know, that's it. It's like, yo, we all individually like a unit, you know, a unit of knowledge, a unit of information, a unit of light, and that's a unity, you know. When it's more than one of us, we become a unity, you know what I'm saying? And then we go back into our separation, you know, separate lives, you know. It's dope, but it is really a beautiful thing, man. And this is how it's supposed to be done, you know. That's definitely how it's supposed to be done. So, but there's a lot going on, as you all know. There's just so much going on. I just want to. This is kind of a recap, boil it down on my views and what I think about certain things, and you know, shout out to Zach putting in the work also, and everybody else putting in the work. You guys know, you guys know the frequency that we all tapped into. We all connected. Wise hit on some good things over the weekend. You know, this Texas, you know, situation, this Buffalo situation, you know, it's kind of like we gotta watch, because you know they could be hooking us to deem us. You know, I watched the interview with what the hell, the dude named Chris, Chris Singleton or whatever the hell his name is, Charles Singleton, I forgot his name. That Zach did a video. Let me look his name so I get it right. But I guess he didn't want to debate, and then he wanted to debate after enough people. I don't know who was on his social media, was apparently somebody ticked him off, and he wanted to actually live stream. And his name is hold on, let me get his name. Fuck's his name? Sorry, guys. Y'all know his name. Somebody. Okay, thank Chris Singleton. Okay, I was kind of right. But you know, it's kind of like. I mean, I get it. It was a good interview, but my whole thing is, you know, I mean, some of the things he was hitting, I was trying to that tipped my radar off of. As you know, you got to write, you know, da da da. But then it was like, but you know, it's kind of like, you know, getting into the whole, oh, you're affecting victims' family and you're attacking them and you're, you know, saying these conspiracy theories about them, and you know they could bring that under hate speech, which you know they would love to do, guys. They just would love, that would be their wet dream, is get some hate speech going. And you know, and the whole thing with the Texas thing is they make it, I mean, we don't know what happened, of course. It don't make sense. There's so many agendas rolled up into it. But, you know, it's kind of it's kind of like they deliberately are making it look, I mean, is that just how it looks to me and us? But I mean, they're going out of their way. It's like people that are asleep are starting to figure this shit out, which is a good thing. You know, I'm seeing so much of the fucking brain dead masses that are now awakened to just the littlest shit. It's like, wow, they can see through this now. I mean, they're making it blatantly obvious. So there's no way that this is CIA, okay, Central Intelligence Agency. These people understand human emotion, human mind. There's no way they're putting this shit out and not knowing what the fuck they're doing. It's just impossible. They deliberately have to be doing this because they are trying to get more people to say that, oh, it was this, it was that, and then boom, later on come out, and it's like, you know, or even if they don't, it's still the same agenda. Is because they have a whole faction of people that you need to be more sensitive to situations like this because people are hurting, and you know, it's time for mourning and all that crazy nonsense, right? Meanwhile, we can see through a lot of the bullshit. And it all goes back to, you know, putting us against each other, you know, versus the soul dyers versus, you know, the people that are awake. Because you're going to have the soul dyers versus the awakened. All right? And it's more evident every fucking day. that the soldiers, the soldiers that are going to be against us are the soldiers. What you see out there speaking all this rhetoric, man. Every fucking event, you know, they're showing up. The gun hates, the abortion rights, the climate change, the BLM, the Antifas. These are the motherfuckers that are going to probably be met with guns, because if you think about it, they're going to be the anti-gun, the anti-everything, the anti-this, and, you know, they're just anti-everything. Meanwhile, saying we're anti-everything, but the ones that carrying the guns and are pushing the guns, and the ones that will defend and fight are the ones who care about fucking freedom and other fucking people. So what better way is to put up the soldiers that don't believe in guns, that don't believe in themselves, that don't believe in any kind of fucking right whatsoever, except for whatever government right they portray on these fucking people, all right, to put them up against us. And that's how you get your guns taken in the end. They're not coming to take no guns. I told you guys, they ain't coming to take shit. They're going to use the soldiers to do it. And guess who's going to be behind the soldiers? The United Nations. Soldiers from the United Nations, all right, are going to be with the soldiers, because guess what? Soldiers don't have no guns. Patriots have guns. Revolutionaries have guns. People who are going to fight, you know, have guns. People that understand what's coming have guns. These people don't have guns. These people barely have lives. They barely own nothing. They're the own nothing and be happy motherfuckers, man. And we got to pay close attention to these people, you know. This is what I see in all these agendas. I see these people being propagated, these people being birthed, these people being manufactured and put out there in the field. And these people are crazy, you know. How many clips have we seen time and time again, no matter what agenda it is? It could be the whole COVID shit, the nurse shit. They are the mask shit. They're all, fuck you, I hope you die of COVID, right? These are the same people with climate change. Well, I hope you die of carbon monoxide poison, or I hope you die from fucking this and that, or I hope you die in a hurricane or some shit. These are the same people that are abortion. I hope your daughter gets raped and murdered. Yeah, these are the same motherfuckers with guns. I hope you get murdered by a mass shooter. I hope you get killed. These are the same fucking people that wish death upon you because they have so much hatred inside of themselves. All right? Self-hate. They hate themselves. Therefore, they hate you. These are government, AI, manufactured, artificial intelligent human beings that are no longer human beings, that are a threat to our very existence, which they say we're a threat to their existence. We better wake the fuck up and wake the fuck up fast, man. You know, people don't understand, man, how serious this shit is. It's serious because they got the pedal to the fucking floor. And they're using the soldiers. Shout out to Truth Virus for breaking that word down. And now we got a face on those soldiers, right? They're out there right now. They're out there all over the fucking place saying we don't need guns. The government that they don't even like needs to come get your motherfucking guns. All right? They don't know nothing about their rights. They admit we don't know shit about the Constitution. We don't know shit about rights at all. But we know somebody got to come take the guns, because I can't deal with another mass shooting. The perfect recipe. All right? You know? The perfect recipe. What's good, Mr. Boston? Mike Jones. Exactly. These are the supremacists, man, that they think that other people are white supremacists, not realizing they're being controlled by white supremacy, man. This is the seriousness of this shit. This is very fucking serious, you know? These are the people that eventually are going to obtain firearms. They're going to obtain firearms, or they're going to be with a group that has firearms, all right? That's going to be against people. Freedom. You know? These are the soldiers, man. These are the ones that are going to squat on your property. These are the ones that are going to be violating all your natural fucking God-given rights and constitutional rights, if you want to put that in there, under human rights. All right? Because these people believe in human rights, and we too fucking stupid All right, we're too fucking stupid, and I'm gonna say it. We're too fucking dumb because we think it's mumbo jumbo bullshit. And meanwhile, they done used all this shit to get control right now, human rights. When our dumbasses just kept on fucking screaming Constitution and we have rights, civil rights, our rights being violated. Yeah, they want you to think that because they don't want you to know about UN agendas and human rights, because guess what? You had an opportunity to free your motherfucking self and come together, and you didn't, but they did. Now they're going to use that human right against you. Who's winning? Who's winning in human rights? They are. They got numbers, man. You know? They got numbers while we sit here divided by shit they created under human rights. Ain't that some shit? People don't want to learn. People don't want to really, truly fucking wake up, man. And it's pitiful. You know? People are like, oh, it's this, it's that. Man, shut the fuck up. Look at it and get say, but ain't got some shit to do, man. You know? Everybody always got some shit to say, but ain't got shit to do. Meanwhile, they're using all those shits to fuck us up, man. Our cities are destroyed because of UN human rights. All right? Because finally they're giving us our fucking human rights, but we's too dumb and brainwashed and too awake and conscious and intelligent to see the shit. All right? When we should have fucking made moves. You know? All this transgender and gay shit in all the fucking schools. Well, guess what, guys? Sorry, but they got a right to do it. They have a right to do it. It's their schools. It's their indoctrination centers. You got a human right to self-identify as fucking apples, oranges, dicks, and tricks. Whatever you want to do, you got the right to do it. I know it's bad. It sounds bad. It is bad. It's an evil agenda. But guess what? The majority is watching TV, sports, and being entertained. And this is what happens because people ain't come together. Now they want to bitch. I'm gonna upload a video later, you know, everybody bitching about gun control and gun violence and school violence and all this other shit. Meanwhile, right? Meanwhile, they used to fucking have gun ranges in school. Kids used to tote guns on their backpacks and all that shit. Kids used to fucking bring guns to fucking school. You believe that shit in the 50s and 60s and 70s? Nobody knows about it, right? Why? New York State, motherfuckers to tote guns on the subway, bring them to fucking school. That's called a safe fucking environment, if you ask me, because guess what's inside of there? Guns. You know? I told that to somebody, they didn't believe me. They called me a fucking wacko, quacko, conspiracy theory gun nut. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? These people are lost. They're gone. That's why they want to erase his story. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking pathetic, guys. It really is, man. All this talk about gun. Shut the fuck up about your goddamn gun, bitch. It's already too late. You let it happen. I don't give a fuck if you got a gun, 20 guns, 50 guns. Bitch, you let it happen. They already been doing this shit. Ain't nothing new. Fuck, man. You know, they're making it so you can't use it. And they're going to wait until the time comes where you can't use it. These people are not coming to take a fucking gun out of your damn hands. They're going to use the soul dyers to do it. The soul dyers are going to be first. They're going to have a right to remove your fucking gun. Why? Because it threatens their human right. That's the war. That's how they get you. You know, I be seeing like just awaken people about their guns. They're not gonna shut the fuck up. They've been taking your guns. Get your kid out of school. Go to your school and bitch about getting these fucking gun programs back into the schools that was once into the schools, and that government actually, the fucking federal government or whatever the fuck government it was at the time, who the fuck knows? The government, U.S. government funded, bought, purchased rifles for schools. Oh, you try to tell that to somebody, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to have a fucking clue. It's pathetic, man. That's why I call this the Tuesday Rant, because it is seriously serious and it's fucking pathetic. You know? It's pathetic because the shit I see, I'm like, these even the awake people, well, some of the awake people, I'm not talking about you guys know, are like fucking still brain dead. I mean, like, well, we need to do this, we need to do that. Bitch, it's too late to need to do anything. You need to group up. We need to come the fuck together to be a powerful fucking force. The only thing that's gonna do this is us in numbers. I don't give a fuck if you believe you got a dinosaur that can breathe fire. Guess what? If we come together on the same common goal, look, we're good. That's all we need, because they're coming together and all the stupid shit they believe in, and it's against you. There's an agenda out right now that is after parental rights, man. They don't. These motherfuckers, the same people that are against abortion, climate change, guns, masks, whatever the fuck, that are all for all these agendas. The same people, BLM, are the same ones that want to remove parental rights. All right. There's a reason why. Okay. There's a reason why the United Nations, UNICEF, right? Child rights is not signed here in the United States. The only fucking nation, the only one, because they're gonna use this shit to take your motherfucking parental rights. It's gonna be because of the kids, and they are propagating the kids in school right now for that very thing. They're gonna snitch on you. They're gonna roll on you. They're gonna be caught up in these agendas. You better pay attention, man. There is no excuse to have no kid in fucking school right now. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. I'm tired of being nice about the shit. There's no excuse. I don't want to hear shit. If you ain't living under a bridge, bitch, it ain't no excuse. Your kid shouldn't be in school right now. Fuck that. There's no way. Because the shit they're doing to them, man, it's detrimental, man. The technologies that they're putting in these fucking schools, man. All this shit, man. Y'all better wake the fuck up and wake up quick, because they coming, man. And I'm not talking about the soul dyers. I ain't talking about I'm not talking about the government and military. I'm talking about the soul dyers are coming, man. They coming for your ass. All right? And they're going to be equipped, right? They're going to be equipped with your children, your aunts, your uncles, your greedy grandparents, all that shit. All right? Because they got all of them. You know goddamn well, all your family, when shit hits the fan, all the people right now that have been against you, that call you crazy and all this shit, they're going to be looking for you. They're going to be like, yep, it's him. We got one in our family. Yep, we got one in our family. A crazy conspiracy theorist, nut, Trump supporting, gun loving, freedom fighting, American flag loving, fucking natural lifestyle, off grid. Yes, get him, please, so we can go back to our fucking matrix, man. I mean, the shit is serious, man. The shit is really serious. You're right, Mr. Boston. They are fucking dead, beyond dead. These people are dead. That's why we gotta leave them the fuck alone, man. I'm with Truth Virus on that shit. These people are dead, man. Let me turn the AC for my shit overheat. It's hot as a bitch out. Shout out to the beautiful sun. Ra, Jesus, whatever you want to call the fucking shining star in the sky, call it that. But shout out to that. You know? Shout out to that shit. You know? We're headed for a fucking, a very fucked up ride, and people need to realize, wake the fuck up, all right? Come together, wake the fuck up more, because it don't stop. Even I'm waking up more every fucking day. Nobody's awake, and then totally, everybody's learning every day. That's when you come to this understanding. You learn every day, all right? There isn't a day that goes by that you're not learning something. I put it in my being to learn at least 10 new things a day, and I'm good. I learned 10. Oh shit, I turned the car off. It's supposed to be on with the AC. How dumb is that? You know? What's good, Chigozi? You know? Nobody's 100% awake, man. And anybody who claims that, run. I run far away from a motherfucker that think they know it all. Like, yo, no. There's a lot of people with a lot of information that know a lot of things, but somebody sitting there saying, I know it all, and I know everything, and that's it. I don't listen to nobody. Nah, run away from that motherfucker, man, because that motherfucker is asleep. All right? Because there is motherfuckers out there that won't learn from nobody, that think they got it all, and, you know, you stay away from them motherfuckers, man. You know? You stay away from them people, man. But this shit is serious, man. And every day it's getting more serious. I mean, today, fucking hepatitis on some strawberries. I mean, come on, man. That's stupid. I know it's some gematria in that shit. All right? That shit don't even make a lick of sense. Who's running around testing fucking strawberries for hepatitis? You know? Coming from the FDA, right? The Food and Death Administration. Come on, man. It's just pitiful, man. And it's these fucking retards that are all around us every single day that are the problem, man. You know? It's to the point where, you know what? It's only gonna be those that resonate with the frequency. If your frequency is off, and even if my shit is off for the day and you feel off, bitch, I'm off with you. Fuck you. I can't even deal with you, man. Because that's where we're coming to. And that's not hate. That's just like, yo, we're spiritually coming together, and we're spiritually dividing ourselves from the fucking dead, man. If you believe in the Bible and all that shit, man, this is the rapture. Wake the fuck up. This is the rapture. All right? This is what it is, man. This is what it is about being saved. This is what it is about, you know, letting the dead bury the dead. This is what it is about, you know, being born again. You better kill your old being and be born again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, man. It's pathetic, guys. It really is. And what I see, I get straight to the point. It's these people, man. This is their agenda, what they're going to use against us. Whenever they push all them right buttons, these fucking people are going to hate us. We've already seen the hate. Look at the hate right now. What's now? It's guns. It's about the guns. What was weeks before? Abortion. They have hate, man. These fucking people hate. And what the whole thing with these Christians and shit, yo, y'all gotta wake the fuck up, man. You guys gotta wake up more than we do, because you guys gotta realize, you know what, we your brothers and we your sisters. You know, just because we don't fuck with that book, don't cast us aside. Do what's in the book. We supposed to be linking together right now. You know, that's why I don't cast no Christian aside. I'm like, yo, you my brother, because you know all these things. You fighting along with us. We just not in the book. Don't down us because we ain't in no book. Fuck it. Ride out with us, and when it's all over, you know what? Read us the book, and then we'll give you some knowledge behind the book you just read to us. You know, because everything they understand, we understand. It all aligns, so we're all in alignment, anyways. You know, we're all in alignment, but this psychopathic system has the people in the Bible, the people in the Quran, all under the same fucking control, all under the same trigger. Sit and wait. Sit back and wait. Whatever energy these people put out there, it's sit and wait. It's waiting, hate these people, hate those people over here. Don't hate us. Don't hate the ones that's manufacturing all the hardships, all the hard times. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know? Exactly, Mr. Boston. You already fucking know, man. That's ancient knowledge, man. It's ancient knowledge, man. That has come. This is crazy what they've done. You know. In the English language is one of the spells, man. Because you go fuck with other people that are other cultures. They ain't brainwashed like this. They are dumbed down in their language to a certain degree, but they ain't totally fucking brainwashed where they could be manipulated like this. They'll follow along with agenda because they see and they do. All right, but you're not going fucking manipulate them with their language. That ain't gonna happen. You can't do it with their language. Go start researching language and understand other people's language, man. You realize they can't manipulate them with that language. They've done it through other means, through religions, through their belief systems, you know. I mean, China's one of them. Mexicans, Aztecs, Mayans is one of them. All right? How did they hide it? Well, they hid the sun from these people. These people believe that, they believe that the darker you are, the lower in life you are. All right? That's how they controlled a lot of these ancient cultures, man. While they worshiped the sun and prospered off the sun in different levels of degrees. This is where degrees comes from. Your connection to the fucking light. You know what I mean? These were the degrees from masonry come from. These are the degrees in Tibetan monks and And the Shaolin monks, they have degrees. What is degrees? It has to do with not temperature, it has to do with light. All right? Knowledge. Connected to the conscious. That's why they have degrees in schools, degrees in high schools. That's where all this shit comes from. You know? This is why you have a degree. It's knowledge, it's light, it's obtaining light, information. Therefore, this shit was hidden from those people. It's hidden from us. We've been used, we've been on court. A spell has been casted on us. Why has a spell been casted on us over here in America? All right? Why? Is it something tied to this land? Is it something tied to this area? These coordinates? Why were we given fucking spelling? All right? When you study any other language, the English language is the only incomplete one. It's broken. All right? It's broken. It's broken, man. Exactly, Mr. Boston. Thanks. I'm just glancing, and your comments keep coming up. So shout out them some dope ass. Yeah, that's right, man. So, you know, understanding this, man, we really gotta. My phone cooled off pretty good. I'm trying not to make the wind blow in there, and then y'all can't hear me and shit. Cause I got the speaker right over here. But this is what they did, man. They have flipped it that the darker you are, the lower in life you are. And all across the world, man. And the lighter you are, the more prominent you are in society. Well, what they've done, right? What they have done is they flipped it because they don't want you to know how powerful you truly are. So they need all the peasants, all right, all the rulers, had this divine, you know, wherever this shit comes from, I don't fucking know who's at the top of the chain. All right, and I don't think anybody knows. We can only speculate, right? We can only speculate who's at the top of the chain, right? But you know, all these cultures were taught those that flipped concept, right? But when you understand your skin, you understand how that it obtains light, right, from the sun, and actually makes you feel a way by teaching these people to hide from it, right, to be scared of it and cover up their skin. Meanwhile, when you study their ancient cultures, you realize when they went up in degrees, they shed clothes, all right, and at the top of the degrees, they had the least amount of clothes on. Well, why is that? You know, because they're getting light. It's entering their body. At night, they would go into a tomb, right? They would go into total darkness. They knew to obtain the highest amount of light and the total amount of darkness to get a balance of the yin and yang with a darkness and light, positive and negative, whatever the fuck you want to call those polarities. That's what they knew how to do. Therefore, they obtained levels of consciousness, which unfortunately they used to control humanity. And, you know, I do believe the early ancestors were, and then some people spent off of that shit. They went outside themselves. It was once all done internally. Man, it gets hot as a bitch quick. Let me turn this shit back on, guys. Got the AC running. But what they would do is they turned outward instead of inward, and that's when shit got all fucked up, in my opinion. You know? Because they knew the balance and being in perpetual balance with nature in harmony, but probably through greed, control, power, you know, having more and more and more here in the physical plane, they went outside themselves. And this is how you get, you know, all these other different things. Because nobody who goes inside their own being would come outside and wreak havoc on humanity, havoc on nature, havoc on, you know, the universe. Nobody would do that. Because you would have knowledge of yourself, of your being, and you would become loving to all beings, right? And this is what they have done. They went outside. Oh, look at this, and look at the stars, and look at this, and yeah, we can fly up to that motherfucker over there, and you know, we're gonna play God. We're gonna modify. Yeah, I mean, come on, you know. So, I mean, at some point, some fallen angle of light, fallen angel, fallen star, Lucifer, light, whatever the fuck it was, some piece of light fell within out of themselves and created all this fucking havoc. All right? Somebody put the light outside of themselves. They seeked, I believe it came from one entity that seeked life outside of themselves. And this is what we got. And this goes back into biblical texts. This goes back into the Muslim text. This goes back into teachings of Buddha on coming outside yourself and how we got this evil shit. You know, this even goes back into Native American culture. You know what I'm saying? Native American creation story. You know, about the brothers and shit. You know? And this is all has to do with dark and light, man. You know? So until people go within and realize who they truly are, man, we're fucked. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of awake people that don't know who the fuck they are. Still looking outside for a fucking creator. Like, so you're not awake yet. You know? You're looking outside for a fucking man to fly out of the sky, for some type of creative, some fucking Donald Trump Muppet baby to come out. You know? Not realizing you are the answer to all your problems, because you, once you understand your universe, your uni, which is oneness, you go inside you, only then you'll be able to change this reality. Because once you realize that, you're going to love your brothers and sisters. You're going to want to link with your brothers and sisters. You're going to want to change. All right? And this is the infection. This is the pandemic. This is the plague. It's those that obtain this knowledge, and it don't mean full knowledge, it just means knowledge of yourself, that you are one with your brother and sister, and we're all one together. Not one like they want you to think we are. Don't get it twisted. They flipping that shit around too. Oh, we're all one. Unity. Oh, we need to harmonize. Love and light. No, fuck that love and light shit, man. Fuck that too, man, because that's another trap. You know? Yeah, we're supposed to unite, man. We're all supposed to unite in unity, because we're all one individual in our own individual universe that is in frequency and has embodied the all of each other. All right? Therefore, we will not harm you. We're not going to infringe on your right to your belief. We're not going to down you. We're not going to do that. As long as you understand that we have that same universal understanding. All right? You do that shit over there. You do that shit in your own being. All right? You could look like a woman if you're a man around us. Just don't be coming preaching all that. Don't be coming spitting all that shit out that the government taught you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you truly embody yourself and go into your being, you may realize, you know what? Fuck, I'm doing the wrong goddamn thing. And this is why a lot of people are afraid of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, you know, we're all one. I don't give a fuck what you like anything. I mean, that's up to you. You know, and we all can harmonize together. That's what this world is all about. You know, this universe. But some people got to wash your brain and start over. Kill yourself for a minute. You know what? You got to destroy yourself for a minute. Shed everything, man. Go within your being. I bet you the people with these ideologies will break down and cry like a fucking baby, because they never had no one love them. And you know who provides love? The ones that they think hate. That's us. The ones that are out there trying to speak to them. You know, we don't speak to them because we just want to. People are drawn to us, and we're drawn to people because that's out of love. All right? That shit comes from a place from love, man, because, you know, at the end of the day, we just want others to love themselves, man, because they're going to realize what the fuck is really going on, you know? They're really going to understand what is going on, you know? So, you know, I'm still ranting. I'm going to read some comments in a minute, but I'm still kind of ranting about, you know, because there's so much shit, man, and I'm just getting right to the basis of everything we seeing right now is to the point where we need to come together. We need to get out and before we don't be able to get out because of the plague, all right? We need to be the plague that they're trying to get rid of, because we're the target, we're the plague, we're the virus. You know, it's called the truth virus. Shout out the truth virus. All right, we're the fucking virus, man. We're the target. Look at everything that's going on. It's the ones that are understanding and the ones that have the weapons for defense only, no offense. When we come out here and preach these messages and talk to people and spread love, we ain't bringing no motherfucking firearms. And if we do, we're not bringing it in an offensive manner. We're just showing you, like, look, we out here spreading love. But guess what? We may have 10 AR-15s on us. We may have 50 of them on us. But we ain't going to use them. We're not going to use them. We're just showing you, look, man, we can look intimidated. Hold on. We can look just like what the news paints us to be. But guess what? We love you. We out here for you. We gonna help you out. You might be driving on the way home and fucking car hit the side of a road and you got a flat tire. Well, guess what? We ain't gonna drive by you because you said fuck you, hope you die with your AR-15, hope you shoot yourself in the head with it. We're not, the same one you told that's gonna stop and help you to fuck out with that AR-15 on our motherfucking back. And no, it's not gonna go off. You know? And that's what we deal. That's why they hate us, man. Because we got so much love to give. We're gonna help everybody out. We're gonna make sure everybody's straight. We're gonna be persistent. We're gonna ride it out. We're gonna be the last motherfucker to leave. I done been to a lot of protests, and guess what? I was the last motherfucker to leave. One of the last to leave. You know, that energy is persistent, man. And when you out there, when you in the field, your energy gonna make you stay all day. It's gonna make you want to stay to the end. You know? It's an energy that has embodied us, all right? It's a fight of love that's inside of us. You know what I'm saying? And you know, their shit don't work on us. It does not fucking work. And they've realized it don't work. Like, yo, well, all the shit we've done, it does not work on these people. You know? Because what's coming into fruition is there's some people that are awake now. You just go on the internet. It's a lot of people that have woke up off this agenda. You know? And some of them, unfortunately, took the juice. But guess what? It must not have worked because they out there sounding like we are. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. And they say they will never do that again. But they did it. But it woke them up. So we don't know what's the total in them juice, what they're gonna mix with these juices. You know what I'm saying? That they're giving people. But we know they've woke a lot of people up, man. And these motherfuckers are in dear danger. They are scared. That's why they got this fucking, that's why they talking the way they talking at Davos in the World Economic Forum. That's out of fucking fear. You know what I'm saying? That shit is out of straight fear. They are scared. So they got to talk to their people like, yo, the time is now. History is at a pivotal point. Trying to get their people on board like, yo, y'all ain't psychopathic enough. Y'all better get more psychopathical. Y'all not tyrannical enough. Y'all better be more tyrannical. Y'all companies, y'all better get your companies in line. Okay? You better get your companies in line. This is what they're doing, man. This meeting is telling their people like, yo, it's go time. Just like we supposed to be out here saying like, yo, listen, it's go time. Come together. You see how they're meeting and come together? Yo, that's how we supposed to be meeting to come together. And when we realize that, only then will things fucking change, man. And I ain't talking about this world changing. I'm talking about humanity, energy, and humans will change. You know? People need to see, I mean, it's only a minuscule amount of us going to these places, but it's making a huge fucking impact. And I honestly believe that it don't need to be more than 1,000 people. Hell, it don't even need to be more than 100 people, honestly. Because where you see 100 people walking as a group anywhere? Nowhere. All right? So that's powerful enough. It don't even need to be that fucking many. It don't even need to be that many at all. It just need to be enough people with powerful messages. You know? I'm sorry. I mean, we've done it. I mean, with only a few. The people that are out there talking to people. That's why it needs to be more people willing to talk to people together. You know, with a message like, yo, you know, therefore we could hit all angles. Like when people ain't feeling this one, look, yo, hey, I'm right here. I'm with you. And and the energy's gonna flow to all of us, and it's gonna affect each and every person in a different way. Therefore, somebody that's drawn into this, one of us out there, And there's gonna be some that's not feeling one of us, but it's gonna be feeling another one of us, and that's where the way it's gonna go. That's how the energy bounces around. You know, that's why it's so important right now, man. And you know, it spreads through all of us, you know. But I mean, seeing what I've saw, it don't even need to be that many people. It needs to be more people supporting together, but it only needs to be a certain amount, honestly. I think too many people will be too many people, you know? And that's why when we do get to be more people, we need to be more, you know, disciplined. And we show massive discipline out there, mad respect. Like we wait our turn to get the word out. We don't need to be belligerent and blurting out shit. Even though we might be 100% right, we don't need to just spit it out. We wait our turn. That's how the energy moves. Energy moves like a static. Like when it comes to energy, you're not gonna play two songs at once. You can't hear the shit. Think of one of the most vibrational things in our reality is music. All right, you can't listen to two fucking things at the same time. That shit don't work. You ain't gonna fucking. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be a distorted message. It's gonna be a distorted rhythm. It's gonna be a distorted algorithm. It's gonna be a distorted frequency. So therefore, when we are out there in the field, one of the best things to do, and this you learn this when building with people, and we all have a problem doing it. When they're let them get their messages out. Everybody let them talk their messages out. Boom, boom, boom. And we wait our opportunity to come in and slide in. Because believe me, they're waiting for it. They're waiting for it. All this energy is being waiting for it. People's hearts are waiting for this message. All right? They're waiting for it. Even some will respond negatively because you know what? Hey, that's the conviction right there. Once they're convicted, guess what? Off to death. Law is structured this way. When you're convicted, when it's damn near over and all the evidence is out and there's nothing else they can do for you, and you've been proven 100% beyond, without a reasonable doubt, unworthy, okay, that's conviction. You cast away. Then the let the dead bury the dead comes into play. Okay, you dead. You're a dead man walking. I love you. I see you on the other side. Because when you doing this message, all right, it's gonna reach them. It may reach them on their deathbed, or when they're dying, or at some point when their life flashed before their eyes. The messages that they've heard from all of us and the truth, whether it came through some other form, but it hit them at one point, oh, they're gonna remember that. You know? And that's where it comes to every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess, because all this is gonna be played back to you at the moment of death. Any moment of truth, any light that came to you that you rejected through your darkness, oh, that light's gonna pass right through you. They showing us this shit through the movies. When a motherfucker die, all these light be streaming through them. Oh, that's the energy. It's gonna pierce you. It's gonna pierce right through you. All right? And you're gonna be like, that's when the whole moments are gonna be like, damn. It came to me, but I rejected it. You know? All this shit is in the books, man. And you know, it is what it is, man. So, you know, we just in that time, guys, and it's a powerful time. And it's a beautiful time, but you know, it's definitely time, guys. And shout out to all you guys. Let me read some comments. But what's good, Mr. Boston Cuts? Let me go through some angel babies. Crack Their Code. Shout out to Crack Their Code. Goblin AV. Good to see you. Let's see. Chigozy. Let's see. Damien. Shout out to Damien. Mike Jones. Green Arrow. Disambiguation. Shout out to you, brother. NH Guy. Just going back in the comments, you know, I hit RD, peace to you. Groveland Gal, shout out to you, Groveland Gal. else is up in here? A lot of comments. A lot of comments. Damn, a lot of comments. I'm going. Rap samples. Shout out to you. Cody. Shout out to Cody. I think I got everybody. All the damn, there's so many comments. Cincinnati Jack, always rocking out. Holly. So shout out to you guys. I'm about to scroll all the way back down. Alright. So shout out to all you guys. Alright, Mr. Boss. So I just your Real Talk Tuesday facts. Okay, let me see. Rick James. Shout out to Rick James. Damien is here in your feed. Oh, my bad. Damien. Did I say Damien? Let me read some comments. I missed any good comments I should be talking about? Let me know. I spent 25% on the ocean. It is nature that powered my heart to be such a person. Oh, that's a whole entire fact. Finding your being, you ain't gonna find it unless you attach to nature. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find who you truly are unless you go to nature. That's 100% facts. You know. Oh, that's dope, Mr. Boston. I changed the life of an addicted homeless man who's addicted to heroin. Yeah, they don't. That's a fact, Goblin Life. They don't, man. That's how far we've fallen. Humans don't give a fuck about a human no more. Even at these events, I mean, it's become a spectacle, you know. And you know, all these protesters that come out protesting shit, they don't really give a fuck. They don't give a flying fuck, but only about themselves. The same people that always point the finger that we're selfish, those are the most selfish, self-centered motherfuckers on the planet. Just look at what they do, how they parade themselves, how they're just so fucking irrational, ignorant, disrespectful, they're belligerent. They have no respect for anybody because they have no respect for the motherfucking self. But they're very selfish. They do it because they have self-hate. So they're selfish. They only give a fuck about their own pain and trauma, so they put it out on all of us. Fuck them people, man. I can't stand those fucking people. That's why it takes me, I refrain, because I just will lose it with these motherfuckers, man. Just like the BLM dude and the Buffalo shit. Like, I just, you know what? I'm not going, because I'm going to lose it. I don't even want to go there because I'm fed up with them fucking people. And I know they be so belligerent to almost fight mode that they do that, but they'll never touch a fly, all right? They won't touch nobody because they're bitches, they're pussies. So I don't want to engage with them people, man, because, you know, hey, man, I'm non-violent, but shit, you might push a fucking wrong button in you're in my 360-degree space, and I just may swing, and I don't want to do that. So I don't even engage with. I don't really want to engage with them, and I try not to, and I will try to tell them. But I got the energy that's put off on them is like, yo, don't give no mind, no energy. Don't give them no energy because they're at the point of swinging energy where you're gonna feel like you gotta hit these motherfuckers, and that's just the wrong way to feel. And I know that's a part of me that I gotta tuck back in, but that's what they're trying to bring out. They're trying to get us off the chessboard so we can't bite these people. You know, we can't bite them. We just don't give them no energy. When they're around, ignore the motherfuckers and keep your mission going. If they touch you, fuck them the fuck up. Point blank, period. That's it. Because they got to touch you first, and you fuck them up. Make them taste the pavement, your fist, whatever you got to do, your hand. I say a good slap, because you slap that demon out of them. You know, I'm non-violent, but if they touch you, fuck them up. That's point blank, period. You got a right to fuck somebody up. if they touch you. That's why I don't engage them, because this is what they're trained. They're trained to bring out violence in you so they can get you off the chessboard, get you in trouble, get you in jail. They're trained to do that. Don't do it. All right? Don't even do it. You know? Don't do it. Just don't even bother. So, back to, okay, where we at? Shit. Yep, that's awesome. He was 67 years old. That's dope as a boat. Awesome. You can't, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I said there's people that we could still reach, but there's certain motherfuckers, once we convict them, it's over. We can't reach them though. Once we convict them and they reject it and they continue to reject it, fuck it. We got to move on. They ain't not going to get it. We already gave them it. If they want it, they'll come to us. And there's some people that are waiting for us. And that, just like Mr. Boss said, that they're waiting for a people, an energy, a heart like ours to come out. And we may shake them. They might be like, oh, I thought I was all alone. Here I've been on the street for 20 years thinking I'm crazy. And here you guys go. You guys just as crazy as me. And you're not on the street. Yo, my God. And they come up out of that shit. He's 100% right. You know, I'm talking about when I say give up. If I said it wrong, I'm talking about giving up on these other motherfuckers. And you know what I'm talking about. The people you ain't gonna reach. Right? The people that you'll never get, right? No matter what you say and do, these people are already convicted by their own soul. They have sold their soul to an agenda. All right? And they ain't coming up out of there. But there is still people that we can reach. That's a whole fact. All right, so where we at? Oh, shit. I almost blocked somebody. Oh, shit. Cancel. I almost blocked somebody. I don't know who that was. Sorry. You're very right. Yeah, right. That makes you 20. Yeah, right. The group I spoke to last night, guys, are railroad workers. They said they now get daily briefs about active shooters. Yeah, they're doing that shit up. They're trying to do active shooter shit everywhere, man. You know? They're being advised, damn, not to carry out. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy, man. That's right. Or maybe 3% of birds control the direction of the flock. Yes, they're superior, you know. Yep, we're created to be selfless. Blood may run, but never, ever does it fade. What's good, Freedom USA? Yeah, Goblin. Can we carry in New York? You can carry in certain parts. Hey, touch me, I'm knocking someone's head clean off their fucking shoulder. I'm sure I can make a Mac 10. I'm not sure how legal it is, but it's doable. That's what's up. I'm in Tennessee and we can carry, no issue, right? Yeah, New York is mad different. So, what's good, J Bud? Shout out to J Bud. Shout out to J Bud. Not going to fly in the city, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't. Oh, in the city? In New York? Yeah, but in the city, if you can forget about it. You talking... That's you can't do it because it's motherfucking not New York. It's the world capital. It's like DC. They call the shots. That's why it's different there. You know, people don't know that New York City is the world capital. That's why all the rules and regulations, the laws, and everything is different than New York State, because it's the world capital. Just go to the United Nations building, look at the UN flag. All right, it towers all, even the United States flag. How the fuck the United Nations more powerful than the United States? That don't even make sense, but it is. And that's what we're living under right now, is the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, not the Constitution. But nobody believes me. Everybody thinks I'm stupid. Meanwhile, all these motherfuckers doing all this shit because they can. They can go in schools. They can take over cities. They can do all this shit. They can put gay shit in schools. They can put cop hate in schools because you have a right. They can protest peacefully anywhere they want. On your property, probably in your fucking house. We will see, because it's coming. All right? And there's nothing you can do. Not one thing you can fucking do. All right? But land yourself off the chessboard. And that's what they're trying to do. That's why we need to come together. Because they're trying to take us off the chessboard so they can move their pieces forward. And we're in the way. So how do they get us off? They make us take ourselves out by just acting irrationally against their agenda. We got to be strategic and smart. This is war. We're in world war right now. It's not coming. It's already in progress. It's already been laid out. We are at war right now, and it's the world war. But everything's still functioning. Ain't that some shit? Everything's functioning while it's imploding. That's why people don't notice it. The housing market, the housing market's so good. Oh, rush, buy a fucking house, buy a house. Oh, you're gonna make 100,000 over asking price. You're not making a fucking dollar because they're taking that shit all back, and you're not even gonna be able to afford the fucking house. And the money that you got from that fucking house, where you going to live? You giving it right back to them, unless you're gonna live in an apartment, and then you're still giving it back to them because they're still gonna take it in the end. All right? This is an investment for them. This is why it is. It's called inflation. They're not going to inflate. They're making it look like you're gaining, but you're actually losing. This is how this game works here in the American dream. It's a fucking facade. It's all an illusion. It's a dream, man. Fuck, man. How can people not see this shit? You know? They got the biggest corporations on earth buying up all the properties. Therefore, there are none. So when they do come up, they're scarce. And when they're in running, who you think's driving these shit up? It's people and it's corporations. All right. What are the dumb ones pay the most? The corporations back off and say, okay, we got our eye on that property. We're going to tuck this in the back in our software, because when these motherfuckers can't afford it, after we tax this area 20 to 30 to 40%, they're out. They're going to resell, and we're going to buy it back at a cheaper price, because the market's going to be down and the value of currency is going to be lower. These people are evil fucking geniuses, and it's working, man. They're taking everything from us right now. They're not doing it China way where they just straight took it. They're doing it in other ways. Higher gas prices, higher food prices, higher everything prices. Cars that were, 30,000 or 50,000. They come out with a new car every year. Well, not since 2020. They got a few out. Look at your dealerships, all right? Look at everything that's happening, man. Look at your stores that being ransacked and stolen out of. That's being done deliberately by the agenda. They're not stopping people because they want to put AI software in these stores, and they have to violate your privacy and your rights as a shopper, as a consumer. They got to violate more rights. Therefore, they needed to get more worse so people accept what they got coming. So when you go into the store, they're going to have all your information. They're going to watch your body language. You may be stopped in the store and say, hey, why'd you put your arm in your fucking coat? Well, because this AI technology detects theft emotions on a person. All right, you make these certain gestures while you're in there. They come harass you. Hey, there's not going to be no lawsuits no more. Why? Because corporations are linking with governments, all right, all in the name of safety and your safety. It's because of COVID precautions. Oh, it's because of crime precautions, okay? This is all for Skynet, just so y'all don't know, all right? They have this shit. These people are walking out of stores. I mean, hey, I don't give a fuck about those stores, all right, the big corporations. Small businesses, yeah, but all these big corporations have been fucking everybody forever. Fuck those places. All right, but this is all being deliberately done. People are walking out with shit. I'm like, yo, why don't they even try to lock it up? There's no tools in the store. Anything that you can get your hands on walks out. It's growing legs and walking out the store. Why? Because they got the solution, artificial intelligence. All right, they're going to hit you with the artificial AI intelligence. Okay, what does that do? Okay, it takes away your privacy. All right. The cryptocurrency, all right? Cryptocurrency, yeah, make money while you can, because they're going to pull the rug from up under your ass. It was fun while it lasted, guys, but it's all a part of the agenda. And I'm all for investing in that shit. Make your money while you can and use it as a tool to get the fuck out of here. But that is a wool. They are going to take down China and the Chinese Communist Party in China that created cryptocurrencies to launder money, to do all kind of crooked shit. And they're going to come in with their system, say, look, now we got to regulate it. And if you know how cryptocurrency, it's all public. Every transaction is known to public. If I bought a fucking cookie from Cuts or Angel, they know about it. If it's all public, anybody can look on it. Okay, you did all these transactions here, over there, with this person, at this time, that time. That's what it's all about. Okay, at this time you were over here in this area, you had on this clothing, and you ate this today, and did it. It's all a part of the fucking game that I want no part of. If you want to monitor me, bitch, I'm out over here. I ain't leaving. I'm over here. I'm harmonizing with nature. Don't fuck with me. That's where I'm at. You know it. Okay, goodbye. I ain't got no device no more. All right? You know where I'm at. That's where I'm going to be. I'm home, bitch. Come get me. Y'all can have the rest. I'm over here. You know, that's the goals I got set. So, you know, of course, America is China. America made communist China, but communist China actually made America first. You know, that ideology is way older than America and way before China. So it actually, the same people, you know, it's the same. Because America's a new communism, all right? And the federal government is communist China. They're one and the same. That's why when the CCP goes down, federal government goes down with it, and it's exposed to the people of what this really is, because the New World Order is going to take out the New World Order to do what? Form the New World Order, all right? There's going to be some fucking people that we didn't know about that's been behind the scenes, that's been, you know, oh, they've been doing this, and oh, they did this, they helped with this, and these are good people, and, you know, they took down Bill Gates and the Faucis and the Chinese Communist Party and the crooked federal government and Joe Biden and fucking Donald fucking Orange Puppet Muppet Trump and all these other people. Yes, hell, these are our new saviors, okay. And meanwhile, it's the same fucking hand. Come on, man. This is what they got in a nutshell, you know. So, I mean, it is what it is. Without getting into all the fucking labels that they call it, it's just control structure. They want fucking control. Fuck the labels that they say. It's about controlling, you know? And the number one resource is not any resource on here. The resource is flesh and blood. That's the number one, because without human resources, you have no resources. How a psychopath gonna have resources? They gonna do it themselves? No, they need us. People forget that, you know? You know? Number one resource to rule is humans. This is why they are in control, because they got most humans against humans, and they obtained most humans against us. You know, the number one commodity on earth is human beings. Without human beings, nothing can exist. That's how you know you really are powerful. That's how, you know, the stages of waking up, you be like, damn, without me, this shit don't exist. And that breaks down to the whole universe and what you truly are, how deep it actually goes, you know? Because you're a universe. Without you observing this reality, it don't exist. So that should tell you something. You're fucking super powerful to these people, more powerful than any piece of dollar, any commodity they got. Though they dispose of you because it's too many, they couldn't get to where they got without you. Hold on, the city's wasting money. The city's wasting money right now. Let them waste their fucking money. And that shit's so loud. Just pay some motherfuckers to sweep the curbs. Problem solved. So, again, shout out to all you guys. Crack their code. Can you imagine everyone changed their W-4 to exempt? Yeah, exactly. If people woke up the fuck up and say, bitch, we ain't paying taxes no more, what they gonna do? If people woke up and flicked their took their driver's license to DMV and threw it in there and said, we're done with this shit, what they gonna do? They can't do anything. We are so powerful, we just don't even know it. But we're past that point. Because there's people that ain't gonna do that. There's people that aren't like, wait, what? I gotta pay taxes. That's just the right thing to do. The Bible says pay taxes. I mean, there's people that are gonna do that. I know I have to have a license, otherwise I can't drive. Oh. Whoa, yeah. So, you know, it's already too late. You know what I'm saying? It's already too fucking late. Russia is debating when to nuke Washington. Well, I got nukes. I mean, that's up for debate. Big bombs, yeah. Will they do it? No. I mean, if it is, it's just them blowing themselves up. I mean, at the end of the day. You know, I'm kind of convinced. Yo, these motherfuckers are some Wizard of Oz ass motherfuckers, because, I mean, if this is really Russia and Ukraine, this is a sorry excuse for a military. That means Russia got barely any kind of power, and we've been played, guys. Again, I'm starting to think that maybe the only superpower in this bitch is what is ever can control and using the United States as its fucking backbone. Because these motherfuckers ain't got no kind of military equipment, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. They're having trouble with Ukraine, or is that just the facade they're painting? I mean, what has Russia actually taken over? With some heavy fucking military, like they say they're just as powerful as the United States. I'm starting to think like, man, that's some old fucking Wizard of Oz shit. Because what have they taken over? I mean, if you look at it, it's the United States taking over shit. Who wants Ukraine? United States wants Ukraine. You remember Ukraine 2020, fucking Zelensky went and sold his whole country and its people. Said they're cheap labor. Well, that phone's overheated. Said they're cheap